Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner Live. Right, here we go. The football is back. I literally could not be more excited about this. Where's that gone? Right, Frankie, hey up. Got Frankie in the house, Frankie Fitzp. Oh, the bloody chat's going all quick again. Slow down. What else have we got? Lord Aralika, it's an unusual name. Rememberable name. Morton. Cameron Roper. Yeah, so I thought I'd do a quick little live stream. The football's back, and I literally could not be more excited about it. The girls did their best this summer in the championship, and it was an interesting-ish watch. But I'm delighted to have real, actual Premiership football back again. How tall am I? Someone's asking. I'm 6'5". I thought everyone knew that. You know, there's even been a song about it. Wow, we've got lots of people now. So we're going to chat about the football a little bit. People asking who I support. I support Blackburn Rovers. There's not an awful lot to say about that, really. I try not to think about it. Our club has been destroyed by the Indian chicken farmers. Yeah, they know nothing about football. They're idiots, and they've destroyed what was once a great club. Right, let's have a look. What have we got in terms of football comments coming in? So, last night we had a cracking game, didn't we? We had Arsenal beating Leicester 4-3. Arsenal were incredibly lucky, weren't they? Let's be honest with you. Lassacrate, or whatever his name is, the new French boy, Alexander, he looks like a good signing, doesn't he? He was dangerous, good movement. Not a bad debut, although Arsenal did kind of look like exactly the same team as they've always been. A bit of a defensive nightmare. Liverpool today was quite funny. They ended up drawing 3-3 with Watford. People just can't defend anymore. People can't defend. Right, what else have we got going on in the chat? Preston North End for the win, mate. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Sub to Memulus. I'm already sub to Memulus. Vardy's back. Yeah, how good did Vardy look last night? I thought he was really, really dangerous. Yeah. Vardy is a good player. So we got Chelsea playing today, haven't we? Burnley. I was just checking out their team lineup. It looks like Conte's making a bit of a point to the board, doesn't he? He's got a very weak bench out there. Let's see if there's any goals yet. Let's see if there's any goals. Come on, refresh. Newcastle United. Yeah, it's been a bit of a strange summer for Newcastle United. I was expecting you to bring in a lot more players than you did. Your owner's come out and said you can't compete financially. I think he's selling you short there, to be honest with you. The amount of money that's coming in TV and stuff, Newcastle could definitely and should definitely have spent a lot more money strengthening that team. I feel for Benitez, I really do. Lily, shouting out Lily from Welcome to the Badlands. Do I watch MMA? I do. I like a lot of different fighting. So let's do some predictions. Who do we think are going to win the league this year? For me, it's between the two Manchester clubs. Man United, who have strengthened the spine of their team, which was massively important for them. Lukaku brings something different. Matic, massively surprised that Chelsea let him go, to be honest with you. Is exactly what Chelsea needed to free, what Man United needed to free up Pogba a little bit. Bombing forward, he needs more freedom. And obviously their Swedish centre-back, which I don't know an awful lot about, and he didn't look great in pre-season. But they've got options at the central defence. So I think they'll be up there, especially with Mourinho, who knows how to grind out a result. Man City have got to be up there. The amount of money they've spent, you can't spend £200 million again and not expect a title challenge. They've got to be challenging for the title. So I think it's between the two Manchester clubs for the league. The rest of the top four is really up for grabs. I mean, Tottenham Hotspur have got one of the strongest teams out there on paper. But what is playing at Wembley going to do to them? Massive pitch. And every team who plays them is going to be so up for it because it's a day out at Wembley. I think it could really cost them, as could their current wage structure. It seems to be a little bit of a disquiet in that squad. People not being paid as much as they would be at other clubs. and I haven't done anything in the transfer market. And you do need to invest just to stay still in today's Premier League. So I think Tottenham might get top four. Liverpool, unless they sign a couple more players, I think they miss out on it this year with the added distraction of the Champions League. Arsenal could and should really be in the top four, the amount they keep investing. A lot depends on whether they can just stiffen up a little bit, really, get a bit of backbone. Yeah, I mean, Xhaka, who signed last year, is due a big season. He's very highly rated. If they're to do anything, they need him to be a ball-winning, a central midfielder who control it a little bit. But I think they will get top four, Arsenal. Chelsea seem to be all at sea. No signings. It's going to be an interesting season for Chelsea. Everton could be top four, although they need to sign a striker. At the moment, they haven't really invested that much money. I know they made a massive amount of signings and good business as well, the signings they brought in. But, I mean, that's outlay. It's just been covered by Lukaku going. They need to actually put some cash in and have a net transfer spend and bring in a top striker, because you're not going to get Champions League without a top striker. Who else have we got? Should we talk about? West Ham are an interesting one. I think they've strengthened quite well this season. Arnautovic is quite a player when he's in the mood. And also Hernandez, the little P. Yeah, I think it's good. I think West Ham will have a good year. Right, let's have a little look at the comments. Right, what's happening? Gregory's goals, Aston Villa. Yeah, that's my cousin. He bloody loves Aston Villa. Chelsea signed Morata, yeah, and they signed Bakayoko, but they're just replacements for outgoing players, and it remains whether to be seen whether they're actually going to be an improvement. I mean, Morata's a good player, but so is Costa. Bakayoko looks a good player, did for Monaco, but, they've lost Matic. They've lost players who will perform in the Premier League and have proved that, and they've replaced them with a slightly unknown quantity. They're good players, but we don't know whether they can do it in the Premiership. They haven't strengthened for me yet, Chelsea. They've remained still, and they've got a lot more football to play this year. Coutinho to Barcelona. You think that'll probably happen, won't you? Lassacrati is world-class, someone's saying. That remains to be seen, in my opinion. He's a very good player. He looked a good player last night. He looked a good player every time I've seen him in France. But I don't think he's world-class yet. World-class means he's one of the very best players in his position in the world. I don't think you can say that about him yet. He's got the potential, but as yet, I wouldn't say he's world-class, Lassacrati. But he could be. Right, shouting out, Patrick Flanagan. What else have we got? Coutinho is world-class. Again, I think he's just below that level of world-class. I think that's bandied around too easily. World-class means actually one of the best players in the world in your position. I don't think he's quite there yet. He's not up there with the Messis or the Ronaldos or the, players of that ilk. Not quite world-class. But again, he's one of those players just below the world-class tier who could take that step up. And if he goes, Liverpool are going to be massively weakened, because no matter how much money you get for Coutinho, Liverpool are not going to be able to buy a better player than him, are they? Oh, Dybala or Griezmann? That's an interesting question, isn't it? I really like the young Argentine at Juventus, Dybala, or however you pronounce it. But Griezmann as well gets more goals. It's a tough one. I'd take either of them, to be honest with you. Happy birthday to Food Baby. There you go. Eddie is my sister's, the one I like. She's his kid. He's her kid even. Penny. What does that mean? Yeah, Man City fans saying they bought in Walker. Yeah, you have. Massively overpriced, but a good player. Will Kane get the golden boot again? It's hard to look beyond him, isn't it? He's a striker who knows the league inside out, and he's only getting better and better as he gets older, isn't he? He's still a young lad. Shout me out, says T to the bone. You've been shouted out. Hey up, Oliver Banks. Nice to meet you too. The sniping connoisseur. Hey up. Mackenzie is a shite keeper. Someone's asked me for that. I don't know why. M Players, you've had a shout out. Kerr Johnston, you've had a shout out. Oh, Solomon Morgan says, how effing good is Game of Thrones right now? It's amazing. I'm bloody loving Game of Thrones. This season has just been magnificent. And the episode that last week, or this week, whenever it was, how good was that? And did anyone notice when Arya returned to Winterfell, did you hear what the guard said? Hey up. Yeah, so someone at Game of Thrones is a Callum's Corner fans. Just nice to be, yeah, shouted out. Right. Spurs won't get top four. They just got worse. They've lost a big player, haven't they, under Walker? But they've got a ready-made replacement, really, in Kieran Trippier. He's a very good player as well. They've kept the team together. It's a strong team. It's a young team. It's developing. They should be able to take strides without necessarily needing new players, just with the team maturing. But playing at Wembley, I think, is massive. It's going to really be to their detriment. And I do think they need to bring in a couple of players as well, just to freshen it up. I mean, you've got Harry Kane, you've got probably the strongest lineup in the Premiership almost. You know, your first 11, but it's when someone gets injured or goes off, you've got problems. Your defence is all right. You know, you've got players who can fill in there, but it's up front is the main problem, isn't it? If Harry Kane's injured, you've got a massive, massive decrease in quality down to Janssen, haven't you? Hi, Callum. You should react to W2S. I think that's Road to Shore, KSA Socks. Yeah, I can do some more reacting videos for you guys if you want. I didn't fancy doing a Comedy Shorts Gamer one, as I said last night. Yeah, obviously, a lot of you were commenting it was racist again. I wasn't mocking Comedy Shorts Gamer's race at all by calling him Mardi Malteser. I actually specifically said, due to the shape of his round head, he looks like a Malteser. Shape of his head, nothing to do with his colour. People seem to get a bit racist, if you're even talking about someone who's of colour. And I wasn't talking about his colour at all. Red card Gary Cahill, someone saying. Right, let's look at this because we're talking about football and I'm not even... Oh, Cahill sent off inside 15 minutes for Chelsea. It's going to be a weird old season for Chelsea. I really do think it could be a nightmare for them. It could be another one like after Mourinho won the league. Still no goals. Chelsea could be in trouble if they were playing anyone else apart from the Dingles. But Burnley don't really like to score. Right, what have we got going on there? Belgian bun or walnut whip? Oh, Matt J, what a question. They're both quality pieces of confectionery. Depends how hungry I am. If I'm just having a cup of tea and I want a nice little sweet snack, walnut whip. If I want something a bit more substantial, Belgian bun. But I can eat both, to be honest with you. Run, go tell your friend, shouldn't you be in Blue Oyster? I don't know what that is. Do I still want your mums? I've had quite a good reaction to that, to be honest with you. Not so much people sending me their mums, but the mums themselves coming over and, yeah, chatting to me. So I think I'm all right, to be honest with you. I'm going to go on a couple of dates over the next couple of weeks. Should be exciting. Grow my beard back. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's been nearly a week since I shaved. I don't know whether I should grow it back or not. I do miss it, especially combing it of an evening. Give me something to play with. Maybe I'll grow it back. I haven't watched Dunkirk yet, and I will. I will watch Dunkirk. I'm going to make some videos, actually, informative videos about stuff like the Second World War, different wars, serial killers who I find interesting. I'm currently reading a complete history of the Second World War. It's like 2,000 pages long, but once I'm finished, I'll have done all the researched information to put together a very interesting video on the war, I think. Right. What else have we got going on? My mum's friend's brother is one of the directors of Game of Thrones. Pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Help Pro. Interesting fact, you know, Grey Worm, the Unsullied leader, his grandma lives about 3 doors up from me. I have seen him. I have seen Grey Worm on my street. Who is better, Messi or Ronaldo? It's so hard to split them, isn't it? They're both great players. Messi is my favourite, to be honest with you. Ronaldo is an incredible athlete, and I think a lot of his skills come from just how athletic he is. Messi seems a slightly more naturally gifted footballer in terms of what he can do with dribbling and, you know, things that he sees that no other player I've ever seen sees and does. Gary Cahill is a spasmoid. Yeah, I've always thought he was out of his depth at Chelsea, really. I don't think Gary Cahill is good enough to start in central defence for a title winner. I really don't. Yes, I will make a league on fantasy football for you all to join. I'll get that done for you tomorrow. I'm putting loads of work into a commentary channel video at the moment, but I'm not sure whether to release it. It's on Jake and Logan Paul. I think I might have been a little bit too savage. I don't know. My favourite YouTubers at the moment are iDubbbz and a guy called Kavos, who are both pretty savage about people And I've decided that if I'm going to do commentary channel videos, I'm going to be savage because I enjoy it. But I'm a little bit worried that it may be the last video I ever release. People might be so cross that I've been so savage. Might be it. What else have we got going on? Milk chocolate or dark chocolate? Someone's saying dark chocolate for me. I love a Cadbury's, what they called, Bourbon. No, begins with a B. I can't even remember the name of it. But yeah, I like dark chocolate an awful lot. Game of Thrones is rubbish. Someone says, well, that's fair enough. It's your opinion. I like it. I find it very exciting. I support Blackburn Rovers, for anyone who doesn't know. Still people asking, don't you like Comedy Shorts Gamer? To be honest with you, I never had a massive amount against him. I'd seen bits and bobs of him. I watched him in detail last night because people have been asking me to react to his diss track. I just found him a bit shelty. People saying it's enthusiasm. Maybe it's enthusiasm. It just seemed a little bit over the top and fake. What I didn't like, to be honest with you, is you've got a group of massively wealthy YouTubers. You know, they are rich, they're grown-ups, they're adults, they're rich, you know, all of those bloody sidemen. So you've got these hugely rich YouTubers who are faking beef and getting kids all excited about it just to get even richer. And it just seems a bit wrong in my opinion. You know, why would you fake beef? I don't know. But that's just my opinion. Comedy Shorts Gamer is better than me, I guess you're saying. Fair enough, it's your opinion. Everyone likes different stuff, don't they? My videos are definitely different to most YouTubers, and I'm not going to change, to be honest with you. A lot of you were saying last night you should just do reacting videos all the time and stuff. There's loads of people doing that, and I'm just gonna make my videos. I don't like to think about it. Hold my phone up and I'll have a little chat about it. But yeah. Callum, react to my Sidemen diss or my parody of your Shake It Off vid. Saintsy. Saintsy's back on it. I remember you did a little rap about me, Saintsy. It was quite good, your rap. Yeah, link me the video and I'll go watch it if you've done another parody of me. I can't promise to put it in a video, but I might do. My day's been good so far. Thank you very much for asking, Tim Thompson. You're a really bad YouTuber. Well, that's fair enough. You know, you don't have to like my content. I just want to be different, you know. I don't want to be doing the same as everyone else, pretending to be really, really excited all the time. It's not real life to me. It gives people unrealistic expectations. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not going to worry about being politically correct. I'm not going to think about whether I shouldn't say stuff. When I started my YouTube, no one was watching. And then, obviously, that video went a bit viral and Will N.E. sent loads of people over. But I try not to act any differently to what I did before. Otherwise, you're just trying to get famous and stuff. And I don't want to be famous, you know. I don't like being recognised and stuff. I find it a bit awkward. So I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to be me and carry on doing what I was doing because I was enjoying it. And I still am. Oh, look, someone stuck £2 in and said, can you say, I love da wee wee? That's a weird one, isn't it? SynXGZY. I love da wee wee. That's a weird one. What else have we got going on? I mean, I do enjoy the reaction videos. I do want to do more of them. I do want to start doing some food reviews, proper ones, where I do editing and stuff. I think I've got the editing down. I've been practicing loads recently. I haven't been uploading them because I've just been trying to get the hang of it. But I'm going to do some, food reviews and stuff. Right, let's have a look at the scores. What is happening here? Have we got any goals? Apparently nothing. That can't be right. We had bloody 5 goals earlier today. We had however many goals last night. We've got to have some goals, surely. Surely we've got to have had some scores. My phone's going really slow. Apologies for this. Nothing. Not a single goal yet in the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Right. Let's have a look. No, I'm not racist. I have absolutely nothing against any race, to be honest with you. In my job, I've cared for many, many different races, mixed races and stuff, and I've got on well with all of them. I likened Comedy Shorts Gamer to a Malteser, as I said, because of the shape of his head. I actually said that in their bloody video as well. Right. Gosh, these go so quickly. I wish I knew how to slow it down. I will definitely do more food reviews, someone asking. Right. My favourite Premier League team, I'd probably... Oh, it's difficult. Maybe Arsenal. I don't know. I don't know. Someone's saying Primark is bad quality. Yeah, I mean, you get what you pay for, don't you, Toby Valentine? Some people like to spend 50, 60 quid on one T-shirt, and you're getting better quality. It's going to last a little while, isn't it? But honestly, I'd rather have 10 new Primani T-shirts and just wear loads of different ones. Right. Someone's saying Burnley are winning 1-0. Let's check it out. That would be awfully exciting if they were. I don't know whether my internet's just not updating it. Bad quality is bad quality. Well, yeah, maybe. Again, Toby, it's up to you, isn't it? I would rather have 10 little T-shirts than one T-shirt, to be honest with you. James Elwood said he's loving my recent content. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. I haven't been that happy with my recent content, to be honest with you. It's been hard to concentrate. I've had so much going on, kind of looking for a job and stuff. But hopefully, now I've secured myself a new job. Huddersfield are 1-0 up, beating Crystal Palace. That's an interesting one. But yeah, hopefully my content will improve. I've got a lot of good ideas. I just need to put them into practice. My sister, Amy, is not here. She doesn't live here. She's just here an awful lot, but she's not here today. She's out. My mum's out. House to myself. Kieran Smith says, do you masturbate regularly? And he's not managed to spell masturbate correctly. Yeah, I mean, I'm a bloke. Every bloke masturbates, I would say. Apparently True Geordie's live. Oh, I'll go check that out later. I'm not competing with the True Geordie, obviously. He's a massive YouTuber. Right, someone says, to be honest, your thumbnail on the black woman video you did was racist. People think it was racist because there's weed in the thumbnail. Did you not watch the video? It was about a black woman smoking weed. That's why there was weed in the thumbnail. There's no assumption that all black people smoke weed. There's nothing to do with that. It was just literally a black woman with weed, because that was what the story I was telling you was about. That's not racist, it's just factually correct. A black woman, weed. That was what the story was about. And to be honest with you, the thumbnail was Whoopi Goldberg, and it was her own picture, a promotional picture. She promotes cannabis products. She's got a line of cannabis oil-infused feminine products. That was her own picture. So there's nothing racist about it, using her own picture. Definitely more fashion vids. I need to get myself out. I need a load of new clothes, so I'll do another vlog about that if you guys would like. Yeah, Primani shopping spree, maybe with a bit of H&M, and maybe even go a little bit up market and go to somewhere like River Island and Next, you know, spend the ad revenue. Why not? Need a better camera. Yeah, I'm just doing this on my tablet, to be honest with you. I haven't got a proper camera. I bought it a little while ago. Canon jobby, but I don't know how to go live on that. I suppose I could actually do it on my computer, maybe. I'm clueless about technological stuff. I need someone to help me. But yeah, I have actually got a proper camera for the vlogging and stuff, and that's what I'll be using for the commentary channel videos. Right, Dom says, can you say, Sean, you're a spasmoid? Sean, you're a spasmoid, from Dom. Make happy story times. Yeah, I can. I've got a few happy stories. It's the one I chose to tell you about the time I almost got to sleep with a Afghan Dan roasted my Tic Tac head. I don't think he did. I mean, the great irony of it all was Afghan Dan has got exactly the same shaped head as me, isn't he? He looks like a Tic Tac. I mean, if me and Harvey Price were to have a baby, it would be Afghan Dan, wouldn't it? So I don't think he roasted my Tic Tac head. Are you still friends with Will N.E.? I wouldn't say I was ever proper friends with him. You know, I was never speaking to him on the phone or anything. But yeah, I message him occasionally. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I'm not too happy about him hanging out with all the sidemen and stuff, though. He's better than that. I'm definitely not still vegan. It was a 2-week trial. Now, someone's asking me, am I still going to get a dog? I'm very tempted by the dog. But I'm also tempted by a baby hedgehog. Yeah, I don't know. I'm choosing between them at the moment. But yeah, there's going to be a pet coming into Callum's Corner soon. That is a given. This is a good question by T to the Bone. Have you ever thought of being an agony uncle? Is that something you guys would like to see? Because I'm thinking, well, actually, I'm planning it, is doing a live stream on Sunday evenings for a couple of hours where you guys can phone in. I've opened up a different Skype account for it and stuff, so you guys can phone in and you can be on the show and I can solve your problems for you live. I need to get a little bit of help with it. I think I found a lady who's going to help me. So she will answer the phone and speak to you and find out what your problem is while I'm live, and then she'll hand it over and I will speak to you. You'll be speaking on the corner live. So if that's something you would like, let me know, because it is quite a lot of effort to do a 2-hour weekly live show solving your problems. But yeah, if you want it, I can do that. Football's been back for a week now, says Greg. Yeah, but it's the Premiership back, isn't it? It's something different than the Premiership. It's match of the day, isn't it? It's just that music. Do, 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 do. I bloody love it. Absolutely love it. Right, let's check out the scores. This is probably my longest live stream ever, isn't it? Gone 25 minutes now. Wow, goodness gracious me. Right. Check it out, the scores. Come on, let's have some more goals. Huddersfield 2-0 up. Oh dear, Crystal Palace. That's not a good start to the season. They're at home as well. Dear me. I've got a soft spot for Palace. I used to live not far from the Crystal Palace ground. I watched quite a few of their games. I've got great fans, Crystal Palace. I don't know why they do so badly at home. Their fans are fantastic. They're always singing. For the size of crowds they get, they're really loud. And Burnley are beating Chelsea 1-0 at the Bridge. Brilliant. Someone says I'm a melt. I'm not really too bothered about that. Fight Joe Weller. Yeah, I'll fight Joe Weller. I saw he did a boxing match. I had a little watch of it against some other little weakling. I wasn't impressed, to be honest with you. I could easily box Joe Weller. So if he wants it, Joe Weller, well, you're never going to watch this, are you? You're a massive YouTuber and I'm miniature. But if you do see this, Joe Weller, if you want it, I'm here. I'll give you some. Right. If you turned your head 90 degrees, you look like Stewie Griffin. Do I? Maybe. I don't know. Can you do another Game of Thrones review? Yes, I can and will. Do I watch Stranger Things? I don't at the moment. I'm currently into a couple of different series. Obviously, Game of Thrones. And I'm also into House of Cards. I don't know if anyone's watched that. Absolutely magnificent. One of the few series made in America that's better than the British original. Maybe The Office as well. The American one's better. I don't know. It's certainly a fuller series with more happening, although the British Office is a cult hit and probably more intensely funny and awkward. But yeah, House of Cards, an old British series remade with Kevin Spacey in it. It's absolutely brilliant. I love Kevin Spacey. He's one of the best actors out there. The next music video, well, I've got a couple of songs that I've been writing. I do need to push ahead and do my Genesis, I Can Dance. And also, do you guys know Paul Simon? He did a song, quite a famous one. Do, 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 do. You can be my bodyguard. Da, da, it's Call Me Cal. So that could be one as well. And I'm actually working, and I have been writing this, on an original, an actual, rather than a parody, an actual... I don't want to call it a diss track, Ascend, or maybe a diss track, yeah. 6'5" like a beast, Callum, you're skinny. Well, I'm quite happy someone's calling me skinny. Everyone's been calling me fat recently, but I'm not particularly skinny, if I'm honest with you. I am 6'5" and I'm 16 stone. I am a beast. Fraser Beeson, you've been shouted out. Lewis Rogers, you are shouting out Fraser Beeson, and I'm going to shout out Lewis as well. The two of you seem sound as a pound. Someone says I can't dance. Get off. I can dance. And that's why I'm renaming the single I Can Dance. Because I can. I'd love to go to Insomnia. They just need to invite me. Or one of those kind of things. I'd love to meet you guys and do it in like a organised way. Right, if you're going to call me racist, please don't use horrible racist words afterwards. I will have to ban you from the site if you're going to go spamming that all around. Right, what's going on? Fight a bear, says someone. A bear could probably take me, if I'm honest with you. I mean, there's lots of animals that I've imagined, whether I could fight them, whether I could take them or not. A snake, I think I could take. They move quick, but, they can only slither, you know, I can stamp and do all different kinds of things. So I think I could take a snake. But against a bear, it is bigger than me, it's faster than me, it can bite, it's got claws. A bear could probably beat me, if I'm honest with you. Welcome to YouTube is Ethan Drinkit Man. There you go, been shouted out. What a funny little name you've got. Epsom, says someone, George TV. Epsom, yeah, I used to live really near there when I lived in Redhill for a while. Joseph Allen, yes, I can dance. You seem like a real spasmoid. Pretty simpleton, if I'm honest with you. Right, what else have we got going on? Would I ever do a meet-up? Probably not just a meet-up of my fans, because I don't think I've got enough. There'd only be about one person there, wouldn't there? But if I could get to somewhere like Insomnia or something, I'd love to do a meet-up. Wagwan, Barry Jones, Daniel McCardle, hey up. I still support Blackburn for those people who are asking. You need mods on my channel, I know, it's too much for me to cope with, telling me. Amy is a spasmoid. Yes, she is. Slutty spasmoid. No Pgom, I'm not sending any nudes to anyone. Do people come to my house to troll? Yes, they do sometimes. Yes, they do. Oh, that's moving too quick again. Meat for life. Hey up, the Atom. Technoclan, you're a spasmoid. I know some things about football, probably more than you, to be honest with you, whoever that was. Joseph Boyle. Oh, Borussia Dortmund and your symbol, just because it's fashionable. No one cares, you little hippity hipster. It's not about being a hipster. Football's about the love for the game, something that you've grown up with, clearly something you know nothing about. Idiot. Kai, you pea-headed spasmoid, from M. Musi. Zach Dakota, hey up. Gosh, it does go quickly, this chat. Ben is a spasmoid, there you go. I'm not going to argue with you. Yeah, Blackburn Rovers are rubbish. You're not going to offend me by saying that. It's something I know very clearly. I've seen us fall out of the Premiership and now into League One. We're ridiculously bad. Or if I could join one house in Game of Thrones, who would it be? That's such a tough question. Probably the Starks. I'd like to avenge Eddard. I see myself as a little bit of an Eddard Stark, to be honest with you. But again, wouldn't mind being a Targaryen and riding on a dragon. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, I will go to Bristol Rovers versus Blackburn. Yeah, I'm definitely going to meet up with Tom Stockdale again very shortly. Yeah, we've got some stuff planned for you. Tom wants to do some challenges and stuff. There should be some exciting stuff coming. If you can think of any challenges you'd like to see me compete against Tom doing, just let us know. Just let us know. Isabella is a spasmoid from Mushi Woo. Alex is a spasmoidal nonce. Oh, I wish I hadn't called him a nonce. I know nothing about that. Duggan MC. There you go. If you're going to call me racist, at least learn how to spell racist first. You're so clueless. Yeah, the whole Taylor Swift thing, people are saying, why do I want to get with her if I've got the mums? I'm not looking to get with Taylor Swift anymore. I find her slightly irritating. It's just a musical thing. We could collaborate and make some beautiful, beautiful music, but I'll stick with the mums. Well, hopefully. Hopefully the dates will go well. I love Kenny Dalglish. What a great manager he was. Someone says, I've got a hedgehog. All they do is sleep for 23 hours a day and poo. They're useless but cute. You know, maybe that puts a fly buzzing round. I bloody hate flies. Ben Whitehead, Daniel Hughes. There you go. Shout it out. Lauren Laverty is a spasmoid. There you go. Dylan Sedge. Dylan Henderson is a spasmoid from Hellcutter. Right, we've been going 35 minutes now. Let's have one last look at the scores, and I guess we will call it a day, because that's quite a long stream, isn't it? I don't want to bore you guys anymore. I am going to start streaming on Twitch, though, soon. Gameplay. Right, Huddersfield 2-0. Oh, no. West Brom are beating Bournemouth. After all that investment from Bournemouth as well, really strengthened the spine of their team, but West Brom They're a well-organised team, aren't they, under Pulis? Oh, someone traded dog poo yesterday. I wish I'd been there to help you. Right, yeah. Scores seem as they were. West Brom 1-0 up. Oh, what's happened there? 2-0 to Huddersfield. Burnley 1-0 up still. Not much else going on. Right, let's leave it there. It's been an absolutely great live stream. I've enjoyed talking to you all. It's been good fun. Maybe we'll do another one tonight. I don't know. Or I may even make a video. I don't know what's going to happen today. The future is wide open.